today, or that faces Christianity today, is the New Age movement. That's one of the dangers. The New Age movement mixed up with the occult. And so with the New Age movement, there are many different facets or many different tools that the enemy, he actually uses, of course, for his glory. We can go down through the list. Some has to do with, these are tools of, we can say tools of the occult. We say tarot card reading, which was real popular. Could have been maybe in the 80s or early 90s. I don't know if you all remember that. I forget the famous lady. Back in the day, everyone was talking about her, making jokes about her. With the tarot card reading, astrology, sorcery. I remember, I think in the 90s, we began to make a huge comeback in the 90s. Hasn't gone anywhere. Palm reading and all that hasn't gone anywhere. But I remember as it was definitely coming up again, or re-emerging again on the scene. I think I said it before last time that even considering the New Age movement, it's really not anything new. It's just old spirits that are re-emerging again. We call it New Age because it's new to us, right? Learning about it, being taught about it, but it happens to be many different types of ingredients, if you will, that make up the New Age movement. And so the enemy uses actually many different tools in order to make his presence known. All right, in order to make his presence known. And some of what I just stated about tarot card reading, sorcery. What are some of the other ones? Superstition. Superstition. Some people are like very superstitious. Even though you saved, you still haven't let go of some of those things that have been passed down to us. Wearing dimes around your ankles and horseshoe over the door. Some of those things that some of you have been taught. Some of us kind of hold on to it because we believe that there's some truth to it. But these are definitely avenues through which, or tools of the occult that the enemy will use in order to gain control and power over one's life. Even down to yoga. Some people think that yoga is just exercise, right? It's not. When you look into yoga, we can do more extensive study on yoga, because I know a lot of people are probably into yoga, right? You figure it's a great health benefit, things of that nature, but it's tied into the Hindu practices and Hindu religion. So it's more than just physical exercise. So we have to be careful what it is that we practice, what it is that we do, what we open ourselves up to. All right? Because remember now, the enemy's goal is to gain full control over you. That's his goal. And it always starts out in a subtle, innocent way. Subtle, innocent way. I don't see no harm in that. It's always a subtle, innocent way. We talked about the cartoons before, remember? I don't see any harm in them watching that cartoon, but remember, everything has that hidden message, or the original intent behind what it is. So we have to be careful, because it is the way that the enemy actually comes in and he possesses.
Yes, yes, yes.
He possesses. We talked about that last week. Demon possession. One thing that we should understand that will be of great benefit to us is that Satan's power is actually revealed in the earth, in the lives of people. His power is revealed in the earth, in the lives of people, right? He even has a way to manipulate weather. He has a way to manipulate weather. And we said it before, and you can't state or emphasize the fact that Satan has power.
Yeah.
Satan has power. So don't become so super spiritual to where you say, no, he don't have no power. No, he got power. He has power. And so remember, I reduced that power to saying that he has authority. Right? So what he has in the earth is authority. God has all power, but Satan here on the earth, he has authority. So anytime someone has authority, it is usually given to them by someone else. You know, it's given to them by someone else. Someone else has given them that type of authority in the earth. So you can think about policemen and things of that nature, police men and women, police department. They have authority, but they are under someone else's authority. Someone else has that type of power. And so what we have to look at is this, because I really want us to tune in tonight on the fact that this is spiritual warfare. It really has to do with two worlds that are against each other. They oppose each other. They have clashed, and they continue to clash, and they will always clash right down until the very end. Right? Two worlds that are actually have collided and will continue to collide until the very end. And so this is what we would call supernatural war. This is what the church is engaged in. And so the church really has no time to sleep or to nap or to miss out on what is going on spiritually. Church now has to be aware of what is going on in the earth today, especially prophetically. We have to be aware and in tune to what is going on in the earth today. We must be aware. So yes, it would benefit us if we read the paper. Read the paper. Find out what's going on in your community. Find out what's going on around the world. It's okay to look at news on on CNN and on the TV, YouTube. Just kind of see what's going on all around the world, and you can see the spiritual warfare that exists in the earth. Now I say spiritual warfare because like it takes two to tangle, it takes two in order for there to be spiritual warfare. Yes. Right? That's why I say the church can't remain in this hypnotic sleep, coma-like sleep. What's that Michael Jackson took years ago? We can't do that. We can't find ourselves in the deep sleep like that and really miss exactly what's going on. And so as scripture says that the weapons of our warfare, listen, they are not carnal. They're not carnal. So we are engaged in a spiritual battle that is not over. And in this army, we have to have those that are spiritually fit in order to fight.
Yes, sir.
Spiritually fit in order to fight. We talked about it last week. Remember, we have to have on the breastplate of righteousness. Our feet have to be shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. We must have the shield of faith, the helmet of salvation. That's a person that is spiritually fit and ready to fight, so that there can be what we call this supernatural warfare. Someone has to be fighting in the spirit. You cannot win this war with missiles. You can't win this war with tanks. You can't win this war with guns and knives. You can't win this war with choking somebody out because they done got on your last nerve.